I'm gonna start off by telling you a little bit about us. So Black Audacity Magazine is it's like a Black-centered magazine. We like to highlight Black excellence, and we are stationed in Atlanta.
Okay.
But we're working to expand to other places. But I am working on a column right now called Black Audacity Reads. So every month I read a book by a Black author or that has to do with Black history of some sort. And I'll highlight that book, kind of just do like a review on it, and share it with the readers. So, and this month I chose your book. I don't have my copy over here, so pick it up and show our viewers. Call for His Purpose by Larita Baker.
Yeah, that's me.
So, now that you have learned a little bit about us, tell us something about yourself.
Well, I am a mother. I am a cosmetologist.
Okay.
I am a bus driver. And I am a realtor. But overall, I'm called for His purpose. So
Yeah. Yeah. So wear many hats, of course, which is very inspiring because when I read your book, I kind of got a little bit of your background and what you came from. So talk to us a little bit about that.
Ooh, I come from humble beginnings. I've been on my own since I was 14. I started out with my first kid's dad. I moved in with his parents at the age of 14 because my parents was on drugs and coming from a broken home. Anywho, before that, I was like working. I had, before I moved in with him, I was staying with a cousin that was 18 that had a baby. And I was working for Go Chicken Go under the table. And I was hustling in the streets selling dope. So, but I was paying the rent because she had the baby and I couldn't get a place in my name. I was 14. But eventually she wanted to go back home. I had nowhere to go. So I met my boyfriend, high school sweetheart, and I moved in with him and his mom. But I wasn't what I thought. It ended up being an abusive situation. But I later learned that it wasn't about moving in with him. I really went there God really had me there so His mother could put things in me as a woman that I would need later on in life. So that helped me overcome that situation. So that's where I come from. So I mean, my mom is a mother of 5, was a mother of 5. May she rest in peace. She passed almost 4 years ago. So she kind of trying to figure it out and fighting her demons. She was a God-fearing woman. She loved God. She was non-denomination, but she just couldn't never really like pull it together and never get stable. So me and my siblings were kind of like scattered. We kind of grew up here and there.
Yeah.
But anyhow, so I ended up getting pregnant, age of 17. I moved out, got my own place at 18, and I was figuring out from there, like doing whatever I could to make ends meet with my children and, just trying to survive. I was actually, now that I look back, I was surviving, but I was thriving. So I, from there, worked probably customer service, collection jobs and stuff like that, H&R Block. And then years passed. Want me to keep going?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm listening.
Okay, years passed. I finally got rid of their dad after all the abuse and all the toxicity. Oh Lord, thank God. But anyway, what come out of that is my 2 beautiful children. They are now 24 and 21. But years later, I ended up moving to another complex and met another guy. And he watched me. I stayed there for a couple years. He watched me, and then we ended up hooking up, and we moved out. We moved in together. We was together about a year. He wanted to get married and have more children, but I wasn't ready. I was only like 24 at this time.
Yeah.
And so I had to end it because he was a nice guy, and I realized that I now had some demons and some things that I had to deal with, and I really didn't know what love was, especially after coming out of an abusive situation, trying to love somebody. I didn't really know how to accept love because I never was shown that. So I wasn't ready for that. And I didn't want to ruin him, so I let him go. And I was probably single about 6 months. Met another guy. He was kind of like in and out of prison and like on the run. Bunch of baby mamas, mama drama. But he taught me a lot of things about, the previous guy showed me how I'm supposed to be loved. But this guy, he kind of pushed me to finish things and be better. For one, he would get locked up, so I would better myself during that time because it was a 10-year period of time. He didn't want more kids. I don't get pregnant by him, ended up aborting the child because he didn't want more kids. But he didn't find out he had someone else pregnant. And, anywho, so he ended up going to jail because he killed his best friend in a car accident. And I stuck by him. We were friends at first. He wanted to get married while he was in jail. But again, no, because I feel like I deserved better. So let me see when you get out what you're going to do. He got out. Didn't act right for 30 days. By this time, I had went back to school, finished. It took me like a college semester up in business. I got my cosmetology. Was working towards my real estate license at that time. And I was just on to something different. I really got to know me because he was gone for 4.5 years. So I really got to love on me and see that I don't really need a man. I want one, but I really didn't necessarily need one like I always thought. I think it was like a thing, me not having a father. I was kind of looking for my father in these men or something. I don't know. Later on, I realized. But I really started understanding what to love me was like. So, but again, I could never stay single. They would never let me stay single. But I got rid of him because he didn't want to act right. And he went on, I went on. Again, 6 months later, then I met my newfound love, who I am now with, of 8 years, not married yet. Lord no, it's gonna be coming soon. But anywho, but we have 2 children, a 4-year-old, 6-year-old now, 8 years later, and he's been good to me. We kind of hit some bumps in the road. We've been through some things and some challenges. It ain't been perfect. I don't think our relationship is, but he haven't left my side since day one for 8 years, and he's like really like he come from where I come from, kind of. So we kind of could relate, and I think we were like mirroring each other. We were so much alike but different, So, but he gave me the space that I need to figure out me while loving him, and being there, while us growing together. It was challenging because people don't realize when you get in a relationship, you just want to be with somebody, you want love, but you don't realize that you really need to do the work on yourself before you go being with somebody else and you take that into your next relationship. Right. So we kind of realized that later on down the line, but we're here now. And that's my friend, that's my love. As you say, we have a beautiful home. We have, I'm a real estate agent now. He pushed me to go back to school. So I went and got my real estate license. We were flipping property, flipped a couple properties. So we invest, and he cleans credit. So we're looking for some more investments at this time, and how to bring everything together, because with all those licenses, all my cosmetology, my bus driving, my real estate, now I have this 2, and it's 4 and this 6-year-old that I have to work around. So it's like, people always say, I'm gonna find me. You tell God that and see how funny he think that is. Because now I'm back trying to find my balance to, I've learned it ain't about like hitting the ground running and surviving and trying to have everything. Maybe God wanted me to mother these children, because I have 5 boys, 4 biological and a bonus child now, I call them my bonus baby, but we have 5 and they're boys. So, and I don't know who they're going to become, so I want to, now that I'm older and I know what I went through and how important it is for that stability and how important it is for that strong foundation, I really want to make sure that I'm nurturing my children. So when I do leave, that they have the things that they need in them, so they don't ever feel like I did. So that's where I'm at now. That's who I am.
That's beautiful.